would it mean to be able to talk to angels? How would that change your life? Join us now on Angel Talk Tuesday as the psychic angel channelers Julie Geigel, Susan Schuler, and Lori Walker allow angels to speak directly through them, sharing messages from beyond. As you bathe in the vibrational frequency of the angels here, you will begin to open up to a stronger and clearer communication of your own. The purpose of this show is to help you awaken, expand, and remember the magnificent being that you are and the mission you came here to fulfill.
Welcome everyone. Our theme for the month is love, and today's topic is how to magnetize your soulmate. This is Julie Geigel, international psychic medium, trance channel for Archangel Metatron, and awakened healer. I offer psychic medium readings and spiritual counseling over the phone and in person in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. You can find me over at www.juliegeigel.com and on Facebook at Psychic Medium Julie. And are you getting our weekly Metatron energy reports? When you sign up, you are automatically added to our free healing list, where I offer free remote healing with my John of God crystal bed for everyone on my list. And we've got that crystal bed going right now. So everybody is receiving a beautiful healing.
Lori, you've got to mute yourself.
A beautiful healing. And we have a little feedback today, but we're going to work through that.
I had to take Lori out.
And we're going to go ahead and get started right away. And if you'd like to get those weekly Metatron energy reports, you can sign up at our website over at www.juliegeigel.com. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to ring the tingsha bells to clear out any lower vibrations and create a pure sacred space. Welcome. I am Metatron, here in service to humanity. We are thrilled and delighted to join you here this day, this beautiful month of love. And just allow yourself to sink deeper, relaxing more and more, aligning and attuning with all that you are, the beautiful, perfect, sacred space of love that we are creating now. Thank you so much for joining us here on this blessed day. And today we would like to talk to you about attuning to your soulmate. Opening up and expanding to that beautiful frequency of a partner in this lifetime. We are here to remind you that your life on this earth planet is what you create. You have a multitude of options. You have endless possibilities and opportunities for love, for joy, for expansion. Your thoughts are continually creating your reality. And if you desire a life partner here on this earth plane, it is within the scope of possibilities for you to create that through your thoughts, through your vibration, through your energy. And if you desire not to have a partner here in this lifetime, you too can create that reality for yourself. Too often we see you giving your power away. Too often we see you caught up in worry and fear and loneliness. It is a state of vibration that creates this reality for you. We cannot remind you of this simple, basic truth enough. There is a default that as a human being you function on. It is the wiping of your memory as you came into this physical body. It is the default of the human ego. As you awaken, as you experience enlightenment, you remember and you realize that all of that is an illusion, and you are a powerful, magnificent manifester of your reality. You do not have to live your life on default, allowing the whims of the world to create discourse and disharmony in your life. Take back your power. Stand in your joy. Find something to be grateful for, something to love in your life. This is the bridge to magnetizing your soulmate to you. This is the bridge out of gloom and doom into a miraculous life filled with love, joy, bliss, and the perfect life partner to walk this amazing journey with you. It is possible. You hold the key, and you alone have the power. I am Metatron, and I have spoken here today. This is Julie Geigel, and you can find me over at www.juliegeigel.com. Coming up in our next segment is Susan Schuler and Jacob, a master.
The future of Internet radio is here. OMTimes Radio, IOM FM. The number one reason girls drop out of school in sub-Saharan Africa is lack of access to feminine hygiene products. The Pads for Schoolgirls Project, an outreach of Humanity Healing International, is changing this paradigm by setting up sewing programs at schools, teaching girls a vocational skill, while producing the reusable pads that help keep them attending classes. The girls pay it forward by making and giving pad kits to other girls in need. To learn more, visit humanityhealing.org. Humanity Healing is where your heart is.
Hi, I'm Kelly Fox, host and astrologer of The Astrology Show. Each week, I'll give you access to the current transits, which are a valuable tool that provide astrological information to help unlock the potential each of us has. Understanding the stars can help steer us in the right direction to make better informed choices. So if you're wondering what's going to happen in your week ahead, be sure to tune in to The Astrology Show for guidance. Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Do you need help with relationships, romance, or career? I'm a triple-tested, accurate, and ethical psychic medium and spiritual counselor. Simply click on my Call Me Now button at juliegeigel.com.
This is Susan Schuler. In life, intention is everything, and I make each of my handmade soy candles and smudging sprays just for you. Go to mediumsusan.com for details.
Hi, this is Lori Walker. Have you picked up your free gift yet? You can download my chakra clearing meditation from my website at loriwalker.com.
And we are
The Psychic Angel Channelers.
From Angel Talk Tuesday.
Well, I finally did it. I opened a 401k.
What? Why? Just wait for the inheritance. We've definitely got a rich uncle somewhere. We're one call away from the winner's circle at the Derby, dinners with multiple forks, a vacation home in the country, using summer as a verb.
You don't actually think that, do you?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. This is Susan Schuler. Thank you, Julie Geigel, for that beautiful channel from Metatron. As a channeler, I work with a team of guides, whom Jacob is the master teacher and leader of this group. Jacob first stepped forward during my initial Reiki attunement several years back, and he's now whom I call on to access the Akashic Records. These are the records where I often gain my information during past life readings and psychic readings. As a professional psychic medium based in the Los Angeles area, I do readings for clients in person and on the phone and with Skype all over the world. So let me just sort of switch gears here as I access Jacob on today's topic. Warm welcomes and love are coming your way this morning as we begin by reminding you of your inner beauty and light. How often we witness you going through your daily lives, forgetting about how you truly shine, making a warm glow around one another. This glow is what your soul sees when it looks at another, and the way you treat your human bodies, including the thoughts, greatly influences the beacon of light you emit to one another. Some of your lights shine with such clarity and sparkle that it magnetizes other souls in its direction, much like a lighthouse would to weary sailors in a tumultuous storm. We fully comprehend the heavy energy that is attached to this Earth's energy and how it can feel like, rather than floating or shining your light through the day, it feels more as if you are wearing scuba gear, a wetsuit, and a weight belt as you sluggishly make your way along the bottom of the ocean, seeing the light vaguely as it comes from above, but never feeling its warmth or being able to move in any other way then slow motion. We see how easy it can be to be weighted down like this. But we are here to gently shake and remind you that it doesn't have to feel this way. We invite you now to swim to the top, allowing yourself to release the weight belt, slowly to rise until you break through to the surface, thereby feeling the sun on your face, welcoming back the atmosphere you were truly designed to enjoy. We give you this analogy today because it offers an excellent visual for the way many of you are currently living. We challenge you today to move your sluggish energy, filled with blame, anger, fear, and loneliness, to one where you break through to the ocean surface of love, hope, light, gratitude, and empowerment. First, we need to remind you that this is a choice, so you must begin by acknowledging that you have the power to release the underwater weight belt that you wear. Release it. The fear, the anger, the frustration. Blow it out with the breath, taking deep, cleansing breaths, much like underwater bubbles of air. Watch as these rise up, out of you, up toward the light. Do this with us now. When you breathe in and breathe out to release the negativity, you will feel a shift begin to occur. You should. This is where it begins. Some of you may need to work on this more than others, but shifting your vibration begins with the breath, as do most things. Learn to use the sigh to release negativity, for that is just a cancer you need not to hold. Many of you still look for happiness outside of yourselves, and regardless of your circumstances, it begins with you. The things outside of yourself, such as wealth, a partner, your dream home or job, beauty, none of these will make you happy or invite in joy or gratitude if you do not feel joy or gratitude from deep within and learn to see your own light that shines inside each and every one of you. The universe, the divine God spark, which you seek in things and others, sits waiting within each and every one of you. How can you see this, however, when you are constantly moving, searching, looking around, aiming your attention outside of your beings? It sits quietly, deeply waiting for you to cast your eyes within. For once you begin to do this, you will learn that you already have everything you need to feel joy and contentment. You won't give your power away to others with the belief that they are responsible for bringing you joy or unhappiness. That although unfortunate incidents may occur in your world, they will not define you. For you will be able to see, knowing that that light within your soul, that beautiful piece of the divine that resides in all of you, this is what you are and is who defines you. You will not need to look from without, for you will be looking within. The true majesty of how energy works in life, regardless of where one resides, is that like energy attracts like energy. Meaning when you learn to look within, you will resonate from an energy more like that of the divine. The higher your vibration becomes, the more you will attract those souls who do likewise. But see first, it begins from seeing and loving your own God force first, recognizing with gratitude and love how beautiful this divine spark is within, so you can then recognize the beautiful glow in others, and the others you will attract will similarly share this beauty. Thank you. Excuse me. This is Susan Schuler, and I was channeling Jacob today. Today, I'd like to switch gears. I'm told we have someone on the line who would like to ask a question. So
yes, we actually have Linda from Washington, so we're excited to talk with Linda here today. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Linda. What can we do for you today?
Who is it?
Susan seems to be having a hard time catching her breath, so we're going to just give her a second to get a drink of water here. This is Julie, Linda. We're thrilled to have you join us here today on Angel Talk Tuesday. And did you have a comment about our channeling or a psychic question or a medium question you'd like some help with today?
Hi, Julie. I actually received an email regarding Angel Talk Tuesday back in December, and somehow something inside me has been prodding me to call. I remember it's a Tuesday, and here I am at 7 a.m. Pacific time, and so I'm just happy I remembered to call. I had a great reading with Susan last year, and it was just so amazing. And I just thought I'd call and see if there's anything else to add to it.
Did you want more mediumship, or were you looking for a specific psychic question?
Well, if this is about personal growth, and I have a lot of changes going on in my life, all positive, and I was wondering if I don't feel like I'm doing this alone, like I'm surrounded by positivity. I don't know if they're angels. I don't know if they're relatives.
Linda, it's so funny that you should say this, because it's part of what I was just saying, or I should say what Jacob was just saying, is really coming back to me, because I feel like you have been able to shift in a way that you weren't previously shifting, with the way that you're now attracting positive energy in your life. You've spent a long time releasing a lot of things, and it just feels to me like you have altered your vibration in such a way that you are vibrating much higher right now. So the fact that you're very aware of all of these beings that are surrounding you, I feel like it's still the cusp, because it's just like, I feel like your crown chakra right now, which is of course your top chakra, is like getting blown open. Do you feel this, Linda? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about, and it brings tears to my eyes. It's a fantastic feeling. I have worked very hard to look inside and not depend on things on the outside to bring me positivity. So,
and I just want to confirm too. I just want to confirm too for you, Linda. I pulled a couple cards for you, and you actually got two cards that were pretty identical. And those were the abundance cards. So I am just seeing abundance opening up and raining down like nothing before that you've ever experienced. You are absolutely on the right path, and there's many beautiful changes unfolding before you as you really attune to the vibration of your soul and move into that beautiful alignment with your divine life mission. It's pretty exciting.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to say for her 20. Oh, okay. Just in closing, I just wanted to say 2017 feels good for you, but 2018 feels like off the charts, Linda. I mean, it's just like you're totally getting thrust forward here. This is exciting. I agree with Julie.
Yeah. Lots of amazing energy coming in.
That's great.
Well, we're so glad that you called in, Linda, and it was lovely speaking with you. And up next is Lori Walker, who will be channeling Rialta. Thank you very much.
The cutting edge of conscious radio, OMTimes Radio, IOM FM. Host your show on IOM FM, the radio network of OMTimes Media, one of the more recognized brand names in the conscious community, and is backed by the extensive marketing reach of OMTimes. Hosting a show on IOM FM immediately connects you with our extensive dedicated community.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Would you like to know the secret to manifesting? Join our next Manifesting Mastermind to create miracles of health, wealth, love, and joy. Sign up at juliegeigel.com.
Why wonder when you can know? Hi, this is psychic medium Susan Schuler. Let me help you get the answers. Schedule an appointment today at mediumsusan.com.
Hi, this is Lori Walker. Would you like to receive daily inspiration? Join me on Instagram and Facebook at Lori Walker, Psychic Medium Healer.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Today, my new dad and I shot off a rocket in the park.
Today, my new son and I failed to shoot off a rocket.
The rocket launched into the air
and then crashed into the pond.
I'll never forget that day.
I'll never forget that day, even if I tried.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are. For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Hello, and welcome back. This is Lori Walker, and you can find me at LoriWalker.com. Thank you, Susan Schuler, for the wisdom of Jacob, the master teacher of the Akashic. Today, I want to just tell you a little bit about me before we get started. I've been a registered nurse, nurse practitioner, and nurse midwife, delivering baby spirits to loving families. And now, as a spiritual medium and channel for the last 10 years, I consider myself a midwife to spirit, bringing spirit to your loving family. I'm blessed to be a psychic medium, energy healer, and psychic counselor. And I'm also a trance channel for Rialta of the Angelic realm. I've been channeling Rialta for approximately 10 years, and Rialta actually represents a group of angels which initially called themselves We Are Many. I offer personal psychic sessions as well as mediumship sessions. I've hosted spiritual development circles for years and mentored budding mediums. I also give relationship readings for families with new babies, and I offer these all in San Clemente at my home or by phone, Skype, or FaceTime. Additionally, you can schedule a personal communication with Rialta as well. Remember to pick up your free gift, too, at my website at LoriWalker.com. So now, if you can just give me a moment to connect with Rialta. Greetings, dear ones. We have gratitude for this opportunity to share with you concepts from our perspective. It is our hope that we may be able to provide insight and aid during this experience you have while in your human form. Today, a question has been put before us. What about love? What about love? It seems that there has been a misnomer of sorts regarding this word, love. When someone comes to our channel for a reading and asks, will I find someone to love? Will I have a loving relationship? It seems apparent that the word is without full understanding. The use of the word love is being used and narrowing in its scope of understanding to be very, very narrow. It seems what most are asking is this: will I have a romantic or physically intimate relationship which I will call love in my upcoming future. Yet this is not the question which is posed. At this time, we ask to take a look at the broad spectrum of the word love. Just as the color pink, for example, is one color in the broad spectrum of the colors of the rainbow, romantic or sexually intimate relations called love is but a narrow spectrum of a much broader capability which is available during the human experience. When a question is posed to our channel, will I have a loving relationship in the near future? Will I be in love in the near future? What do you see for my love life in the near future? When we are assisting these answers through our channel, we wish to say, but of course, if you wish it to be so. Can we look at the many possibilities of the expression of love through the human experience of yours? Think of all the possibilities. You can have love with a pet. There are very close loving relationships between pets and their loving owners, be it a cat, dog, bird, horse, cow, sheep, any animal which you have a relationship and feel love towards is indeed a loving relationship. What about the love of close friends? It could be very profound and feel as though you are soulmates, which, of course, you are. You have come into this life together with the intention of experiencing each other again. This can be a very profound experience of love in your life. And what about the love of a teacher or student or perhaps a family member, a child, an in-law, an aunt, an uncle, a grandfather, grandmother, sister, brother, stepdaughter, stepson, stepmother, brother, great-grandfather, cousins, great aunts, neighbors, workmates? There are so many opportunities for love, but it is the seeker who finds. It is the seeker who finds. Do you choose to negate these experiences, these loving experiences, and not call them love because they are void of physical intimacy or sexual relations? Intimacy can be created in many forms. Words, letters, sharing experiences, sharing common passions, common goals. All of these can be perceived as opportunities to share love. So what will you choose to highlight in your experience? Will you not shine a light on these opportunities of closeness and love, and only shine the light on romantic love? If so, then you have chosen to eliminate this opportunity for great love in your life. Why not expand the definition? Why not accept more love in your life? Perhaps feel love and passion for art or music or dance, fine books, yoga, perhaps meditation groups. All of these are opportunities for you to experience love. And we invite you to expand your concepts, your spotlight, your searchlight for opportunities of love in your life. Love can be expressed in so many ways, perhaps with a workmate sending a note of gratitude for their part in the work in which you do, for their efforts, their kindness, their smiles. Think about the love you are sending to them. Think about the love that you are shining on them. Must it always be inward love? Can it not be also important to have outward love? Who can you express love to? By doing so, by sending out your love as a searchlight, then you will find love in your life. More joy, more love, and do not quantify the love you experience in your life purely by the measure of whether it includes romantic love. For the more love you see in your life, the more that your searchlight goes out and the more love will come to you. The more you spot and see and feel and cherish and bring back into your life. We encourage you to contemplate these words which we provide for you as a broadened perspective for your searchlight of love. There are so many opportunities to give love, to experience love, to share love, and we charge you to bring this into your life. Feel the passion in the beginning of the day. What love will you find in your world today? Be on the lookout for it. Was that a smile someone gave you? Was that a warm handshake you just received? Was that a warm embrace you just shared? Did you receive a letter? Did you send a letter of gratitude and love? Were you the one who initiated the love action? Let it be so. How many possible scenarios might you be afforded today to see and express love? Make it fun. How many can you spot today? How many can you bring into your life today? Feeling love and gratitude, the more you shine your light upon these opportunities of love, the more they will glisten and attract more and more into your life. And yes, romantic love as well, for a loving vibration will bring more loving vibrations. If you are feeling sorrowful for the lack of love, then your vibration emanates one of sorrow. No shining vibration dwells within your door, and love will seek a familiar vibration. What vibration will you shine at your door? So turn on your searchlight that you will be found and you will find others to share love with. We give you these words with much love today. This is Lori Walker, and you will find me over at loriwalker.com, and that's Lori, Lorri, Walker. And stay tuned for our psychic discussion on today's channeling coming up in our next segment. You can also give us a call or give us comments, or you can even have a mini reading today if you call in at 1-202-570-7057. And we look forward to talking with you soon.
Conscious lifestyle to your world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Looking for inspiration?
Want to be inspired?
Not sure where to go?
Find Mark and Kim every Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on Inspired Living.
Topics will elevate consciousness and range from metaphysics to the human and social experience and all things spiritual.
Welcome to an inspired community that offers support, encouragement, and new ways of thinking. You are the inspired and the inspiration.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Would you like a free psychic reading? Become a member of our inner circle and get a free reading today. Sign up at juliegeigel.com.
Hi, this is Susan Schuler. Have you stopped by my website to download your free mini grounding meditation? Do so now at mediumsusan.com.
Would you like to speak with an angel? Hi, I'm Lori Walker, a trance channel for Rialta from the Angelic realm. Book your session now at loriwalker.com.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday. From Angel Talk Tuesday.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Welcome back. This is Julie Geigel. Thank you for listening to Angel Talk Tuesday, hosted every Tuesday on OMTimes Radio. And thank you, Lori Walker, for that beautiful message from Rialta. Wow. Everyone's on fire today. I can really feel the beautiful energy of February here and love. Actually, February is my favorite month of the year because it is the month of love. I just think it is so beautiful and so amazing that we actually have a national holiday to celebrate love. Love in the world, love in our lives, love all around. And so many beautiful messages today. Let's go ahead and start with Metatron. So Lori or Susan, I can't even remember who goes first.
Actually, Julie, I don't know if you just, we have little messages that go between us, and I think Lori just said she had somebody go into labor. So I think she might be off the show for the rest of the time with us.
Yeah, I just got the message from Chris. She's gone. All right. She went
Nothing
to
like living your life. Yeah.
Talk about major love.
Absolutely. Okay, so yes, I would be very happy to start, Julie. First of all, it's interesting to me because I'm still, like I said, you two have been channeling far, far longer than I have, that when the energy begins to build, when you first switch gears and you go into bringing through Metatron, so many times I immediately burst into tears. Aww. And I know it's just because I feel like the energy surge. Today was definitely one of those times. So before he even began to speak, and I know that you have the healing bed and everything like that, it was so powerful and profound before the words even began to take place. And I love that.
Thank
to me, that's like one of the best parts of doing this show is just it sort of leaves you feeling a little high, for lack of a better way of putting it.
Right?
And,
I know.
I always tell my husband, I said, on Tuesdays, I swear it's my best day to do readings. Because like I have 4 readings later today, and it's like I know I'm going to be just like boom, 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 boom because of that energy that I feel like with Metatron. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the things that I love that he had to say, though, is about how too often we give our power away. And I think probably both of us will agree on this, that when we meet with people and they ask us about when am I going to meet the person of my dreams, I'm so sad, I'm so this, I'm so lonely, that it's like you have that, but you're giving it away. And I just think that's pretty important for us to address.
Absolutely. And the big message today is do not wait for somebody to bring you flowers. Mm-hmm. You need to get flowers for yourself. I know like I said, February is my favorite month because of love, and I've had many friends and people comment, well, that's because you're married and you're guaranteed that box of chocolates, you're going to have a card. But for all of us other people out here who are single, Valentine's Day can be quite a lonely day, and that may be true. I understand that, but I would have to say that it would be called living your life on default. Mm-hmm. So that's the human ego that's choosing to play in the pity party, and it's not your divine self who knows that you do not need somebody to bring you flowers. You can go get your own darn flowers and your own box of chocolates. And for crying out loud, don't stop there. Buy yourself a card. And sign it, seal it, and on Valentine's Day, open that sucker up and remind yourself how wonderful you are. Because that's the energy that will magnetize your soulmate. Being in that beautiful bliss-filled state that you can create yourself. That is what magnetizes that soulmate.
That's so true. That is so true. And it's interesting too, because when you're in that high vibration, I know, like I said, it's like on Tuesdays, I really feel like I'm on such a high vibration after the show that I always walk afterwards. And it feels like, how in the cartoons where Snow White's walking along and all the little birds are flying around her? That's what my life feels like to me as I take my walk at the beach in the morning. I feel like little birds are flying up to me. I feel like dogs are smiling at me. It's just a weird thing, personal thing here. But I think it's pretty profound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no weird about that. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And when you get in the flow of your own joy, that's when you begin to attract people and experiences that are in alignment with your own joy. That's why it's really tough. And, when people are in that lower vibration, that place of lonely and depressed, you don't want your soulmate walking in, because 9 times out of 10, he's not going to be the soulmate that you're dreaming of. He's going to be a repeat of your pain and past relationships that didn't work out, because that's the vibration they're functioning on. So it's crucial that you do your work. It's crucial that you shift that energy, because you want a life partner that you can sing with. Not another fish in the sea that's going to, end up biting you.
Right. And I think, Julie, correct me if I'm wrong, is Lori back on? I think maybe she didn't have the person go into labor. Lori, are you with us?
Hey, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all good. I just had to make a call. There is labor, but I get to be here.
Awesome. Yeah, we only have a few more minutes. Let's go ahead and shift gears over to Susan's channeling. Susan had some beautiful messages from Jacob. She talked about releasing that underwater belt that you wear, and that's that belt of frustration and fear and loneliness, that pity party. And I'm not saying it's easy, and trust me, I've been there myself. But it is a choice, and you do have the power. And Jacob talked a lot about shifting your vibration. Don't look for happiness outside of yourself. It begins with you. And I loved when Jacob talked about the divine God spark. And that divine God spark, we do sometimes have a tendency to look for it outside of ourselves, to look for it in material things or in other people, to fill us up or to make us feel whole. And Jacob just reminded us that exists inside of ourselves. So as we're looking for that, we need only turn inward to find what we already are. Any thoughts on that, Lori?
I just thought it was beautiful. The information that I was getting about the weight belt, the scuba diver breaking free, feeling above the surface, all of that was really profound.
And Susan, any thoughts on your channeling today?
Well, it's funny, too, because I love how he uses, like, my own frame of reference, as I've mentioned. I don't scuba dive. Okay, so it's like, I remember doing stuff like that years ago as a little kid, but I'm like, where did he pull that from? But I agree with what Lori said. That is, because it reminds you of when you sit at the bottom or you're snorkeling and you kind of look up and everything's like, you can see the heat, you can see the light, you can see the sunshine, but it's also obscured. And I do think, like Julie you had mentioned, you've been to that lower place before, the feeling of loneliness. And one thing I need to point out is we can be very, very lonely in relationships as well. So it's not just those people who don't necessarily have a significant other. Sometimes it can almost be worse if you have a significant other.
There you go.
So, but it's like you're at the bottom and you are looking up, and it's like you know there's something better, but you just don't know how to release the weight belt. So I thought that was pretty interesting, the way that he put it like that.
Yeah, very excellent visualization. All right. And he talked a lot about the light within your soul, and this is what you are and what defines you. And again, it just kind of continuing to build on that beautiful spiral of everything you want and need you already have and are. It's choices that you're making in your life and doing the work and aligning with that higher vibration. Like energy attracts like energy. And I think Rialta actually said that in a similar fashion. What I love most about the channeling that we do, and I know Susan had mentioned this before in another show, is it really does piggyback on each other. And it's so beautiful how there's a wonderful flow and just alignment with the messages today that really build and expand as we move through each channeler. So let's shift over to Lori. Lori was on fire today with Rialta. Wow. I couldn't even keep up here. It is the seeker that finds loving experiences. And what Rialta was really, her big message today is there is so much love around you. You are frickin' drowning in love, people. Open your eyes.
Right?
Right? And I mean, she repeated that several times. It is the seeker that finds loving experiences. Susan, you want to expand on that?
I love the way she took it. I mean, and she really went detailed there with pets, friends, teachers, aunts, uncles. It's like all the different people, all the different things that we can have loving relationships with. And as psychic mediums, we have person after person sit in front of us. When am I going to meet my soulmate? When am I going to, so they're missing. And you realize when she was talking, you were so very often missing all of the other opportunities to have this beautiful fulfillment. Because, I mean, we see people who we know are extremely fulfilled and they don't have significant others. So you know that you do not need that because, like I said before, you also see people who do have significant others who aren't fulfilled. So, I mean, there's just, she really dissected this, and she dissected the word love in a really strong way that I hadn't previously even thought about it myself.
Well, and I loved how she was very specific. You're looking for a sexual engagement with another human being. And if you do not have that, then you're discounting every other opportunity that comes along in your life because you're stuck in the pit, this hole of being frustrated with wanting something and not feeling powerless in being able to get it. But you're not powerless. Oh my gosh. Lori, closing thoughts on your channeling today? We have a minute.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing how she just really exactly what you said. She was saying, look at all the possibilities. Are you kidding me?
Right.
It's just like, how could you eliminate all that love by calling it one thing? So
absolutely. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today, and happy Valentine's Day. We will be rebroadcasting next week. I'll be on a cruise for Valentine's Day, and we'll be back on February 21st. Thank you again.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.